Hi.
Hi, are you sure this course is just for 2499?
Yes, and you know this is the only course with this expertise across the world.
No way!
Yes, way. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Geeks learning together.
Hi everyone, good evening. How are you all? I'm Dhwani from Geeks for Geeks and I will be the host for today's session. So today we have three very special guests with us. First is Mr. Nitin Bali, who is the Director Delivery at 55 Technology. Then we have Ms. Sanchi Saxena, who is the HR Manager, and Mr. Nishant Gandhi, who is the IT Recruiter. Hi Sanchi, hi Nishant, and hi Mr. Nitin. How are you?
Hi,
Hello, Dhwani.
How are you all?
we are perfectly good.
Yeah.
It's really great to have you all. I mean, it's a great opportunity to interact with, like the leading people in a startup, and like explore the various opportunity that you all offer. So before further ado, I would request you all to first introduce yourselves. Let's go with Mr. Nitin first.
Hello and good evening, everyone. And first of all, thank you to Geeks for providing this opportunity to interact with the fresh and energetic talent. So, introducing myself, as you know, my name is Nitin, and I have around 17 years of experience in software industry. I started my career as a quality engineer, then grown up to senior quality lead, and then turned into shifted to more towards delivery. Right now, I'm working with 55 technologies since last 3 years, and my responsibilities directly looking into client engagements, building up the projects, and I'm solely responsible for making sure that everything that goes out of our box is delivered with good quality and high standards, right? And if you know about the accounts, account engagement is also one of my responsibilities, where we are responsible for making sure that account is managed in a best way possible, so that there are no hiccups between any combination with the team and the client, and also there is no gap between understanding at both the ends. And apart from that, introducing myself, in a pastime, I normally like to travel, and also I like to watch a lot of movies. If there is any movie which is highly rated, I rarely miss that and like to watch that in theaters. And also, I like to play whatever game I can find. Nowadays, it's possible only to have some hands on TT. Other than that, I like to play badminton and soccer as well. Yeah, that's a little bit of introduction. Yeah.
Thank you. I would like to like point out that I am also a current TT fan. So yeah, I
Oh,
think that's something to we can bond over. So Sanchi, you're up next.
yeah. So, hi, Dhwani. First of all, thank you for giving us this platform. And I am working with 55 Technologies since more than 3 years now, and I have an experience of around 5 years as an HR. So currently, I'm handling all the people management, task allocated responsibilities over here, and the culture-oriented roles and responsibilities. And when it comes to the free time, I just love to paint, and I do a very good sketching, and I love binge watching Netflix. So that's me.
That's everybody's hobbies, trust
Yeah.
me. So thank you, Sanchi. Nishant, you're up next.
Okay, so hello everyone and hello Dhwani. So I'm Nishant Gandhi and I'm currently a kind of fresher only. So it's been almost a year. I started last year with 55 and I'm more of a semi-technical person rather than a whole technical person. So I opted technical recruitment as my career now. And about my hobbies, so it's just like I'm a big foodie. So along with cooking food and eating food, it is both things. So I cook also and I eat also a lot. So yeah. And
That's amazing to hear.
yes. And apart from that, I'm also interested in community engagement. I have run a lot of clubs in my college also. So yeah, that's pretty bit about me.
Thank you so much, Nishant. So before we like go into the deets of what the startup is all about and how do the things hiring and stuff go, can you tell us what 55 Technologies is all about? Like, what is 55 Technologies to you all?
I can talk about that. So, 55 Technologies is about, I will say, something, a place where we have a MNC standards and a college-like culture. It's always vibrant, full of energy. People are doing their job to best of the quality and also feel like that they just entered another college after college. It's no restricted, constipated kind of environment that this is an office and we cannot make much fun around there. Apart from that, our main focus is that everything that we do should be the high standards, and we are totally tech enthusiast. Yeah, so we want that we should be diving into niche technologies and technical challenge and try to be the best technology company to start with in Jaipur, and then our next plan, bigger vision, is to be the best game provider in whole India itself. Yeah. So, talking culturally, we have a very open and fun environment to be in. We do have uh, Friday game sessions because everybody knows that that pandemic period was quite of a challenge, sitting at home, less of an interaction and everything. So we have virtual game sessions with the whole team, interaction with the whole team. And apart from that, before pandemic we were having a daily snack making, the responsibility given to every team. They should come up with the snacks of their choice by the evening and serve everyone. So it was like being a guest and servant next day. And apart from that, every Friday having fun games in the evening, like to go to trips or parties whenever possible. Recently we had a big yearly uh, catch up in Jaipur itself. Yeah, so this is more or less, and I will go with your queries around the areas that you want to talk. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, as the things that you said, I really do believe that keeping the morale of the team is very important when it comes to getting out their efficiency. So I
Mhm.
guess that's the job you're doing quite well. So Sanji, would you like to add to this question, like what is 55 Technologies all about?
Yeah, definitely. So I think Nitin has explained very well about us. I would like to add few more words to it. So we don't call ourselves that we are a team. We all are a family over here. So whenever we listen to our problems and we convey it to each other. So we are here for each other, and we are not at all work zombies. So we try to enjoy our work, and that is why we are what we call as ourselves a 55 family. So yeah, we are dealing with top HNI clients right now, and we are into domain of IoT, AI, and as well as gaming and fintech and many more other sectors. So this is all the technical part, but as a company, we are all here for each other. So yeah, that is what 55 is all about.
How about you, Nishant? Would you like to add to this?
Okay, so as I told that I'm still like a fresher, and so I'll just talk about that. As when as a fresher you enter any company, you have a lot of questions in mind that what would be the things would be like, and culture, how would the culture be and everything. But all those questions they end over 55, because as Sanchi and Nitin sir said that we have a very employee friendly culture, and we work as a family, we work together. So there is no question that you are restricted somewhere in this company, or as I said that I'm a semi technical person, so I got an opportunity to work over here. As that only I could explore my talent. So you have a lot of ample of opportunities over here where you can showcase your talent, and you can opt for what you want really. So yeah.
Right, thank you. So what are the products and services that your company offers?
So basically, we are both IT outsourcing and consulting company, and in addition to that, we are into in-house development of products as well. So considering that right now we are for our outsourcing work, we are mostly working with only the clients from abroad, mostly from Sweden itself. So our teams are hand to hand working with the organization, the niche, uh, I will say, technologies uh, across the seas to make happen their goals and solving their problems itself. Given into that, I can just say that we are working with them in niche technology like IoT based technology. On AIML also, we have done a good job with our clients where we have been doing some simulation of sports simulation with one of our customers where it was an idea of coaching based on simulation. You simulate a particular or record a particular video of a high profile player and then just go back and check the video of a new learner and see how we can improve his technique and technology, and that is into further development as of now. Another of the clients that we are working with is into IoT. IoT is in high demand. They are major providers of heat management systems across the globe, and these all heat management systems are controlled through your mobile app or your web application itself. In that end-to-end solution, we are working with them, whether it's firmware, web technology, mobile technology, and all that stuff. And internally as well, we are working on products where we are developing service-based AIML solutions, which we can later sell as a subscription as well. We will be pitching in that for as well. And also in product front, we are into travel app as well that we are directly building up now. Our co-founder Abhishek is master of this domain, and he was in last couple of weeks was in UAE for a meetup where there was uh, technology companies from around the world presenting their solution around travel and hospitality domain. And another key factor that we are working right now is game development. We are about to launch our first game by the end of June in the market, and that will be our first step. And then second one is almost planned for uh, around Christmas of this year. Yes. So the background is such that our CTO and co-founder is tech enthusiast. He's technology person from heart and has a good gaming background. And if you guys ever have played Candy Crush, so I can tell you that he is back end architect of that particular game in a big data itself. So this is a few things that come to my mind. Just feel free to ask any query that comes to you, and I can answer that. Yeah.
I mean, that I think explains a lot about the
Mhm.
various products and services that your companies offer.
Mhm.
So, at this point, I would like to ask you, what is the vision and mission of your company?
So, as I discussed in previous question as well. So, first mission of ours is to be a best technology company. We are not blindly running behind the clients, getting more business, and making a business large without any specific quality behind it. So, we can do a lot of work. There is a lot of work in mobile development and web development, but we are going for niche domains, challenging domains that are the future, like IoT, AI, ML, gaming. These are the future of technology. And in gaming as well, we are right now doing our research and development in metaverse as well. That is the next step that we'll be taking soon. And vision, given a vision, there are two visions: short term and long term. So first one is to the best technology company by next 2 years, and then the best game provider in India. That is our long term goal itself. When it comes to building up the company and growing from there, right now we are around 84 employees, and our vision by the end of this year is to grow 200 plus. We are already having many exciting opportunities with us, with which we see that in next couple of months we will be having around 40 people more in our family itself. So that's the mission, short and long mission and vision from our side.
Okay, so this question is for Sanchi. I mean, you have hired a lot of people, and like you've conducted interviews, you have seen how people work, and you often deal with people on a regular basis. So, what are the values that your employees follow? And then Nishant can follow up, and then Mr. Nitin, you can tell us that what are the values that your employees have, like incorporated in themselves towards this idea of yours.
Okay, so I can start. So, basically, the values which we follow as a family is we believe that the work quality should be the very first more thing which we are looking forward with, and we think that creativity is the only path for us, and we look for those results which are going forward with, and moreover we are moreover a client oriented company, so we have our long term vision which are inclined towards our client and as well as to our employees. And the basic value is that the person should be very honest, and he should have the ability to enrich himself with his creativity, and also should be flexible in all the ways, should have that flexibility to learn more and to initiate more new ideas in our company and as well as in his technical skills. So we as a 55 family are moreover people driven as well. So when it comes to the workplace, we have a lot of funny activities going on Fridays, and then we have Wednesdays as an known internal meeting, so we don't have any meetings on Wednesday. So we have taken this initiatives for our employees so that they can enjoy in the workplace, and we don't want to make a work culture where people come and work and then they just leave. So we want them to feel that this is their home, and they are coming over here not getting stressed out, enjoying their work. This is what 55 is, what values about. And when it comes to us, we are more passionate about work. If we feel that yeah, we are having a stress, or we are getting a lot of workload, and we just suggest to take a break of 5 to 10 minutes and come with the bang on. So that is what we are, and that is what we appreciate ourselves into. And apart from this, we have a lot of yoga sessions as well going on for our employees to enrich their mental health and as well as their physical health problems. So all over, we are here for our employees, which we have always mentioned as a 55 family. And that is what we value: our clients, we value our employees. Whatever we are today, we are because of them, and moreover going, growing and growing. So yeah.
Right. So, Nishant, would you like to add on to that?
Yeah, so what I have observed is that we have a very open and dynamic work culture. By that I mean that you never hesitate to, ask the things, ask for guidance to your seniors, or it always feels like every employee is your family member. It never feels that you have been working here only for 2 or 3 months, or only for a couple of months. It always feels like, any of the seniors, even the CEO, CTO, Nitin sir, that is director delivery, you never feel that you are talking to someone who is very senior to you, or who is guiding you through this. You will never be hesitating to ask for a guidance, ask for an help, or if you are feeling something, or if you have any feedback, or you will never hesitate to do that. And other than that, we have a continuous learning culture. So as you know that IT sector is continuously changing. This day this technology is there, and the other technology is there in the market. So we have a very continuous learning architecture. The people, the employee at our company, they are continuously learning new things and applying them on the various projects. And any employee, I've never seen any employee who is hesitating to take up a new challenge as his target. So that is what I love about our culture at our company, that we are continuously in learning mode, and we are never saturated when it comes to the knowledge.
I really feel, like this answer, I just, like got a thing in my mind that it's very important that an employee is, very transparent with their employer, because that facilitates communication and better efficiency. So, I mean, that is quite worth noting, that the employees in your company, like feel that connection with their employers. So, I guess that's a very good thing. Nitin, sir, would you like to add on to this?
Yeah, so everything that Sanchi and Nishant told, I just want to add one thing, that it's also about the openness of providing a playground where you can try few things. It's not that we have a task provided you, you just do it. That's not the way how somebody can develop themselves in IT. There are situations when someone come up, for example, very simple example, been working for some time in front end technologies and come up with the idea that he was had always had a hunger about learning about the back end but never got a chance. So it's a challenge for both, for the candidate, for us as well, and we provide a full opportunity there as well. Or somebody says that I had some initial work done but was not able to progress in some domain, maybe say blockchain or a game or IIT, and think I can do something around there, but never got a real chance. So we also provide that kind of opportunity there, so they can come up with their idea, they can come up with a plan, and we make sure that they can go ahead with what they see that they can do the best. One of the examples, there is one of our family member or colleague, is a mechanical engineer guy. He approached our CTO. He shown his uh, aptitude in mathematics and his zeal to come into computer fields. So now he is our one of the leading game developers in couple of years itself, just starting from scratch. So providing that opportunity where someone comes up that I want a challenge and I have a challenge that I can take off and I can build something with it. So that's open with us. Yeah.
That's really inspiring to know. I mean, like being able to pursue your own potential and your own ambitions while working in a tech company, like that's something really new, because generally it's very streamlined. You just do the work you applied for. But, like hearing all this is really, like inspiring me. So, this is a question for the ID recruiter. What are the key technologies that 55 Technologies is currently working on?
So, as you mentioned it earlier, that we are working in multiple domains, and coming to the technologies, when it comes to frameworks, we are into Flutter development, and when it comes to languages, we are in Java, Kotlin, Golang, and Python, PHP. So there are multiple languages which we have pursued as the development tools for the projects we have. And other than that, underlying technologies like DevOps, cloud architecture, and everything, we are also into that. And in mobile development, we are working with Android, Flutter, Kotlin, and all these technologies. So it is a mix of technologies, of multiple technologies which we are working in, which include all the frameworks and all the tools which we use. Like when it comes to DevOps, we are into fully fledged DevOps with cloud architecture in AWS, Azure, both. And other than that, DevOps tools like Kubernetes, Docker, we have extensive work upon them too. And when it comes to web development, we are into full stack web development using React.js, Node.js, GraphQL, and all those technologies. And in mobile development, we are into Flutter, Kotlin, Java, Android, and all those platforms. So yeah, these are the key technologies we have been working upon recently. And as you told that we are into product based upon gaming, so we are into gaming technologies. In that, we include all the technologies which include with the game, like 3D animation, 3D modeling, and game developer using Unity engine on Unreal Engine, and all those gaming technologies like C hash and all. Yeah.
Right, so there are a few questions in the comments about any possible opportunities for DevOps and blockchain developers. So could you just tell some of those opportunities?
Yeah, so we are hiring for DevOps as well.
Right. So, for those people who are asking about their opportunities in DevOps, blockchain, or any other technologies, you can directly connect with the guests on LinkedIn and then, like get in touch with them, seek some guidance. If they are, like available, I'm sure they would be more than happy to help you. So, for Sanchi, as an HR person, what advice would you like to give to entry level developers in any organization or the developers who are looking for their first job?
Hmm. So I would suggest that if you have that ability to have a positive attitude and to learn more and to grow yourself, please come and join us. We are the platform for you. And I think we have given up plenty of employees. We have a lot of interns batch coming up in our company, and we have around I think 3 to 4 batches, and now we are hiring again. So the very first suggestion would be there should be positive attitude and a zeal to learn more and more, and definitely communication skills shall be a percentage to consider as well.
Right, thank you. So, Nitin sir, as you have a lot of experience in the software development field also, and you have working with this organization as well, what advice would you like to give to entry level developers?
Yeah, sure. Thanks. So for entry-level developers, as also mentioned already by Sanchi, the main thing is that if we understand it correctly, the IT field or the software development is all about providing a solution. So we need to have that kind of mindset that there is a problem. If there has to be a solution, what could be the direction? What algorithm goes there? And at entry level, if you are not doing a lot, you should be at least very good with your understanding of a problem. Then any programming, basic programming language, oops concept, and apart from that also having some experience in data structures as well, because these are the base. And the new generation or the current generation are very fortunate that they have platforms like Geeks for Geeks, they can where they can learn anything around, right? So everybody sees that if they have to build up their team, if they have to hire their team, they look for people who are enthusiastic in the work that they are doing. And because you are entering, you can only show your enthusiasm by showcasing that you have been serious, you have been learning it from some platform, and if possible come up with something as a backup. Like a few of our brilliant developers, when they were fresher, they come up with that. During college time we made 2 Android apps, or even come up with, while I was doing my graduation, I have already cleared 2 DevOps certification. So that shows, means it's now beneficial for both who is building up a team and who wants to join team, that when they are coming up, there is multiple ways to show that yes, we were actually eager to get into this position, right? And it should directly reflect in your resumes. And if it's taking time, I will advise, and you're not getting your opportunities, don't lose your heart. Make sure that every day around 4 to 8 hours you are practicing your coding skills, learning about new things and stuff. You should be prepared for the opportunity. Don't wait for opportunity to prepare for that. That never happens actually. So yeah,
Thank you,
that's
Nitin sir. So a lot of people are asking about the various opportunities that are available for you in the like all the vacancies that are available. So my next question is, what vacancies are there in 55 technologies, and what hiring procedure do you follow to hire new talent?
Okay, so I'll be speaking about that. So we are currently we have vacancies of around 20 to 25 entry level roles, and which could be varied upon for following domains. That is, we can go for full stack web development. That is full stack developers who know React.js, Node.js, and a bit of database about databases like MongoDB. And other than that, we are into web developers who can work at front end using React.js or at back end using some Java, Golang, or PHP. So we are into hiring of Java developers and Golang developers also. And coming to the mobile domain, we are into mobile developer hiring also. It could be any of the mobile domain. It could be iOS, it could be Android, it could be Flutter. And other than that, the most demanding domain of all of this time is ML, AI, and DS. So yes, we are hiring for that too. So if you are interested in pursuing ML as your career, or artificial intelligence or data science as your career, we have entry level openings for these domains also. And last but not the least, again, that is DevOps. So yes, if you have any interest in DevOps tools, or you have been working with DevOps tool lately, or you have a very good hands on with Linux, you can go for DevOps engineering also. So we have all these openings, and we have around a total in total we have around 20 to 25 vacancies for these, like it could be varied upon these all domains. And yeah, if you have any references, we are also hiring for seniors too. So as Nitin sir that said, that we have a vision of building around a company of 200 plus employee by this end of the year. So we have around a target of becoming from 80 to 85 till 120 130 by end of, like, next 2 months. So again, we are hiring into senior roles also. And as far as freshers, we are currently actively hiring for the particular roles I have just told.
So thank you,
Add,
Nishant.
yeah, adding to that,
Yes,
we are
would you like
actively
to add?
posting on LinkedIn as well, right? So please follow 55 Technologies if you want to learn about new opportunities, and don't feel shy. Feel free to post any of your queries at hiring at 55 Technologies, and we will respond to you if there is a please send your resume as well along with that, and we can respond that we are having a fitting opportunity with you. So yeah.
I often observe that when people want to talk to you, a recruiter, or like they want to ask a question, they just type in hi and they wait for the reply. I honestly feel that they should, like, state the whole thing, their whole query, send their resume as well, so that the recruiter can, like, finally reach out to the person with the final solution. Otherwise, it just elongates the whole conversation and people lose the point of that conversation. So you can all reach out to any of these people on LinkedIn, and please make sure that you like give the whole thing while you're talking to them, because a lot of people don't have the time to open their LinkedIn again and again, and if we don't get replies, then we start getting disheartened. So that's one thing to note.
Yes, adding to
So
what Dhwani is saying, yes, it's about yourself, you selling yourself, putting your best foot forward is always a good solution. Don't just copy resume and send in a mail. Do have send us some introduction about yourself. So it gives also insight into the kind of communication you have, the writing skills you have, and what kind of research you had about the company before applying for that. Yeah.
thank you, sir. So recently, your company partnered with Geeks for Geeks to source the candidates for your tech hirings. So, what are your expectations out of this partnership, and how is it going so far?
Sanchi, would you like to go, or I can take this?
Okay, so basically, we are looking when it comes for the partnership, we are looking for a common platform, and where we can have both the candidates and as well as ourselves into a bigger connecting parameters. So we are having a loop of a whole platform over here, where we can connect with more and more students and can have a bigger pool for hiring purpose as well.
So
Right.
I
So,
will add to that as well. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Sorry about that. So yes, we see that the platforms such as Geeks for Geeks, which normally candidates use for their learning and for their technology solution, can provide us bigger outreach to the candidates in some of the areas. As we are also small company, we are do growing fast, but we are still uh, small company. Our name is not that highlighted in all of the areas as of now. So we see that Geeks for Geeks can see value in the opportunities we are providing, and we see the value that Geeks for Geeks can provide us when they are providing this single platform for hiring new candidates.
right. So, what are your views about the Job-a-thon, the hiring contest, and how will it help in your hiring and the tier 3 and tier 4 candidates to start their career?
Okay, so I'll go for that. So this Job-a-thon, I would like to mention that 7 months earlier, I was the audience of this event when it started few months back. But now I am participating as a guest over here. So I know that I, being from a tier 3 college, it is a bit challenging for a candidate to get through a company, get through a dream job or a dream domain which they have. Like many companies that hire only for SG roles, and they make work people on the technology which the company want rather than the which technology the candidate wants. So yes, Jobathon provides a bigger reach to a bigger pool of students, which can be coming from any of the cities, any of the colleges. It could be tier 3 college, it could be tier 4 candidates also, and it could be cities, it could be village, because I know the Geeks for Geeks is a kind of the only last solution available for an engineer to learn anything, whether it could be DSA, whether it could be web development or anything. So I know that, and that's why we know that Geeks for Geeks has a bigger reach to the candidates all over the country in each and every college. So that was our vision, basically behind the Jobathon, that connecting all the candidates, whether or not, and connecting them to their dream jobs in the domain which they want and not the domain which we want. So that would be a much better situation even for candidate and for us, because candidate would work very efficiently wherever he wants to work, and he will not work whenever you want him to work somewhere. So that is the vision we have by enrolling in this particular event. So yeah.
And moreover, just adding to Nishant, so we, as we discussed, that we have a vision to go to over those cities where people are not getting opportunities to develop themselves. So this Jobathon is a platform for us where we are connected equally for this, where we can get opportunities to go over there and to take the students from the cities where they don't get opportunities, and we want to give them the platform to learn more.
Right. Like the thing that you said right now just made me think that the COVID pandemic has, like not been very great for everyone, but it has
Yeah.
also removed that barrier of physical activity. Like you have to be there for, like giving an interview or for attending a job. It's just, it has made everything online. I mean, we are interacting online, and it's quite efficient. It's not like we lack that physical touch of, like being together. So that is the one thing, like it has really helped people who are not able to like be there. Like if I'm sitting here in Jammu and Kashmir, I can interact with you all. You might be in Delhi or Pune, so that barrier has been lifted.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
So
I can give an example or correlate with that. When I was hunting for job, so it was like some news on a mail that so and so company is hiring, because I was also from tier 3 4 college where opportunities were less at that time. So we were just used to reach there. There were used to be big lines, and sometimes it used to be such a huge crowd that just the event was cancelled, even waiting for 4 5 years, and then they have to reschedule it. Not sorry, 4 5 hours, not years, and then you have to go back with all your uh, sad face and the effort that you have made. So now the opportunity, reaching the opportunity is quite easier from your home comfort. You can reach anyone and can go for your goals. That's so simple the life is as of now. Yeah.
yes, sir. So this question is for the HR and the recruiter. What do you look for in a candidate who is, like applying for your job, who is suitable for working in your company?
Okay, so moreover, we are looking for the technical skills. The candidate should have the zeal to learn, and he or she should have the right attitude, and as well as very good communication skills. Apart from all of this, we are looking for students who wants to grow more, and from the beginning they have that vision in their mind that yes, after few of the months of or the down the line of the year, they want to be someone who recognized in the company and have to grow themselves technically. So we are looking for positive attitude, we are looking for the right attitude to build themselves, and definitely technical terms is a part to play on. And apart from all of this, we are looking for candidates who have this attitude to grow with everyone, so they should be comfortable that they have that those skills, and they have to build those skills around their team as well.
Right. Would you like to add on, Nishant?
Okay, so I'm very new to this domain, but yes, what I think is that candidate should know what he has to do. This is the very foremost thing, that because nowadays there are a lot of technologies available, and candidates, in colleges in first, second year, third year, they mug up all the technologies, that I should do this also, I should do that also, DSA, like we can do DSA also, then I can go for full stack web development also. If all these not work, I should go for Python, ML. No, this is not the thing you work for. You should always know that where you lie and where you should try your hands on, and you should focus on that particular technology, because at the end of the day you will not be working on multiple technologies, you will have to work on a single technology only. So if you have a very good hands on, you will have a very propulsive growth in that particular technology. But if you are scattered, if your mind is scattered towards multiple technologies, that would make things very difficult for you. You should have your clear vision about what you want to do in future, and what kind of job do you need. Do you really need to work in the IT sector, or are you made for some other thing, or do you need to go for higher studies? Or it should never be like that I can do all the things at one time. So this is one thing what I feel.
So, moreover, we are looking for leaders for our company, future leaders of our company. We are 84 right now, and we will be 120 probably by down the line of 3 months. And going forward, we would be 200. So, we are looking for future leaders in our company who can come, learn, and start the company with leading terms.
Right. So, like you already mentioned the type of jobs you're looking for, but are any of those intern vacancies, like, are they full stack jobs or they are intern vacancies as well?
There are
Okay.
full stack also, and there are as well as interns vacancies.
So, what kind of internships are available at your company?
So, Nishant, you can take over.
Okay, so at our company, since we are continuously mentioning that we are in continuous fast-paced growing mode, so yes, we provide an internship of 6 months. That is on official notice. We provide an internship of 6 months to students, and post that 6 months, all the students, all the candidates should be receiving a PPO from our side, and that PPO will assure you a full-time opportunity with us after completing your internship of 6 months. So yes, we first, and we currently do not provide summer internships, but yes, we are into planning mode of that also. Like we are, planning for providing summer internships through. So as Nitin sir said that you should be connected to our LinkedIn page, you will be receiving all the updates over there. And so yeah, this is one process that we go for internships, and a 6 month internship, and then with a PBO we go for a full time opportunity to the candidate. And as far as the interview process is concerned, earlier I missed that, so yes, I'll just put it over here. So you will be having a minimum of two technical rounds and one managerial round with this is the technical interview process. This is the interview process which we would be following. But as of now, when we are into Job-a-thon, so we will first have to clear the screening test which is in the Job-a-thon, and after clearing that screening test you will be proceeded towards the interview process. In that interview process you will have a minimum of two technical rounds and one managerial round, so three interviews round you will have to go through. And yeah, that's about the interview process which we follow.
Okay,
Right.
and I just realized that talking too much about technology and stuff, we forgot very one more ingredient, important ingredient is soft skills. So aspirants out there, do work on your soft skill, communication skills, talking, email, and these things. These are also very important because most of the outsourcing companies, we also are working with clients from abroad. So having a good communication skill gives you a nudge over other candidates. Yeah, that's also very important.
Yes, exactly. I mean, being able to talk, being able to, like, communicate. Communication and talking are two different things. And it is very important to understand the difference in both. And then being able to present your opinion, that's in a very, like, in a way that everybody understands it, not just listens to it, but understands it. So I guess that's it for the questions that I have. And concluding this conversation, what would be your message to the candidates who are watching this video and looking for an opportunities in 55 technologies? Nitin sir, we'll start with you, then Sanchi, and then Nishant.
Okay, so I will say that first we are having a lots of exciting opportunities, and because we are a small company, so we say that you get a lot of things to learn from us, and what we need from you is that you have right kind of attitude, aptitude, and as Nishant made, don't go for too many technology and hype for it. Develop your skill set in one thing, develop your core understanding of the concepts and your logical reasoning, and you are good to go for your first internship job. And that's something we are looking for, that is minimal. We are not expecting experts that are coming out of college, but we are expecting that they were serious about the opportunity and they had some background, and they were following this on their own. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Sanchi?
Okay, so basically, for us, what matters is the passion for technology. So, if you are passionate about something, you should definitely come and outlook for us. And you should have, again, as Nitin mentioned, the right attitude and that learning mindset, which matters the most to us. And for us, talent is what we are looking for, and you should be much more detailed about what your vision is for your future prospects. And as well as you should be honest, which is what we are looking for, and be ethical when it comes to your professional life and your professionalism. So we want the mixture of all of this, and everything has to come up with one plate. And this is what we are looking as a 55 family.
Thank you, Sanchi. Nishant?
Okay, so I've from starting of my career, or we can say college, I have been believing in we should have a T-shaped personality. So we at 55, we expect a person to have a T-shaped personality which is developed in all sides and in a good ratio. So as Sachi and Nitin sir mentioned that we have a lot of clients in abroad. So communication is a major aspect which we want you to work upon, because communication is the key to target things out of India, obviously. So yes, and other than that, you should have a continuous learning capability. You should never, quit off learning. That if there is some new technology in the same domain, obviously, like if you are in web development, it is just that you will be upgraded from Node.js to Golang backend. That is it. So it is not that we'll be telling you to switch the domains, but yes, you should have a capacity to learning, because these days we are seeing that there are new JavaScript frameworks every week, every month. So yes, so you should have the ability to learn those, and so a learning capability is very much necessary. And a good attitude, you should also be able to actively take part in what all activities we have at our company. It should not be that you are only a coding geek and you are just coding and coding. You should not be like that. You should be able to cope, like enjoy yourself at our company. That is also one major thing which we want in a candidate as a fresher. So yeah, that was all a bit.
Right. So thank you, Nishant. In fact, thank you everyone. Thank you, Nitin sir, Sanchi, and Nishant for this amazing session. I mean, I really feel motivated after talking to you all, and I'm sure everybody learned a lot from you all today. Thank you so much for sparing time from your schedule, and thank you everyone for watching this. I hope you all have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Dhani.
Thanks to
Thank
you,
you.
Thank
Dhwani, as
you.
well, providing this platform, and thanks to everyone who listened to us. And feel free to connect back. And
Thank you so
good evening to
much.
everyone. All the best, guys, for your
All right.
hunt.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Okay, bye.